Are,
I mean, I'm leaving the first one in. I'm leaving like.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning.
Yeah, good.
Welcome all to the inaugural episode of the podcast. I'm Elijah Jack.
And I'm Christian Rodriguez. And what do you do, Elijah?
Shoot, play music, man. Have fun.
I play music too, babe.
Do what we do.
You hang out after this?
Shoot.
Raising Canes?
Hey, wherever I can, man. Wherever I can go. Yeah.
Yeah. We are both.
Yeah.
We're both musicians from Grossmont College. We are college students. We are trying to achieve the same thing that every college student wants to achieve.
All right. San Diego natives. Yeah.
I'm a formal guitarist. I play other instruments, but my primary is guitar. I've been playing guitar for a couple of years now. This is the beginning of my 6th year, and I've gone a long way, but I play jazz, and jazz is amazing. That's what I really like. It's like, you like jazz?
Love it, man.
Yeah.
Love it. But yes, I grew up listening to a lot of music. Coming from a very musical family, people that will bump music at the max volume, plus 10, just for the hell of it, just because they want to, and that really had an impact on me, just because been playing ever since, and trying to take it to new heights.
And that was the same way with me. My family is musicians, but they play mariachi.
Right.
So I'm kind of like the black sheep. Be like, I don't want to play mariachi. I want to play jazz.
Yeah, we play this jazz and swing it.
But hey,
I
I still play mariachi because it gives me money, and I'm doing it for the money. Yeah.
Right. Can't knock the hustle, y'all. Can't knock it.
We're college students. We're all broke. But what can we do? What can we say?
What can we do?
But
we just wanted to put this together, just because this a great way for us to exercise our craft, cultivate what it is that we've been learning this whole time, and to put it to use, and for the sake of bringing people together. That was the main motivation behind this project. I know, and to you guys, you may be asking, what is the project you're referring to? And this is it.
Yeah, just sitting in the couch, casting in the couch.
Nah, just sitting on the couch.
But the thing is, we're doing this project to meet new people, meet new musicians. Like, for example, 2 days ago, which is from today, so I will say Saturday, I met some new musicians I never thought I would meet. Next day, I'm at one of their gigs, listening to them. I'm like, I don't even know who these people are.
Yeah.
What if they kidnap me? But the main idea of this project is, one, to show that we're musicians, but we also like to have fun.
Yeah.
I know that in jazz, everything is strict, but sometimes you gotta get loose.
Yeah.
So for this project, we chose some Christmas songs because it's holidays.
Right.
And it's like Mariah Carey season,
Mariah Carey just comes out of...
It's November 1st, Mariah Carey right there.
As soon as Halloween ends, boom. That's how everybody thinks anyway. But if you can support musicians having fun and making music with friends, clap your hands. If you at home, clap your hands. If you got socks on, you know what I'm saying, clap it up. You sitting on the couch like we are, you can go ahead and do that. Yeah. We gon' we all having fun with it. That's what we chose to do with this, and that's the direction that we'd like to take it. We were just all together as a group, trying new things, and really just experimenting with what it is we're capable of, and even trying to push it a little bit further than that.
Yeah, and for, a little bit of an insight is that one of the rehearsals, you were dancing, clapping,
yeah.
Open hi-hat, close hi-hat, now open. But
yeah, I get into it, man. I'll get my little captain hat on.
Captain Jack Sparrow with the
hey, braids. Captain Jack. That's EJ. Captain Jack.
EJ. Yeah. No, but this project is one to have fun and to just get local musicians and just jam.
Right.
Because there's so many people that have really good talents, but they don't show it to the world. So this is one great way to do it. Internet, YouTube. You can
Y'all see us out there in the internet land. We're premiering the video right here. So if you're watching right now, shoot, put ones in the chat. Put ones in the chat. Put ones in the chat. Show us the support. We'll be in there. Yeah, we'll be looking. Yeah.
That's for Twitch. That's ones in the chat for Twitch, not for YouTube. Okay.
Hey, they'll put ones wherever. Show support, man. They with us. They rocking.
And if you're Mexican like me, put Juans. You know, just Juans.
Hit them with the Juan. Hit them with the Jajas.
Yeah.
To laugh, they put J's.
Yeah. But tell me more about you, Elijah. What did you do when you were growing up? Like, what made you inspired to play the trumpet?
Man, be honest. I'd also say just the love for music. The love for music had, showed no limits of, ever being just one thing. I was into all different kinds of things, and maybe that was what my problem was. I didn't really focus all of my energy on one thing. But I would say, yeah, just being a kid growing up, my mom was telling me I wasn't able to speak a single sentence, but I was singing before I was able to even talk. Like that was that kind of just showed me the direction of where my life was going. I knew it would always be a part of my plans, and sort of how that happened was from learning the music and being an enthusiast, and that was a great source of entertainment, and it engaged me, and it always kept me it kept me steady. It's it was also on another note a point in time where I took a break from the music, and in a sort of unhealthy way I was like, what are you doing? The music is not here. Why'd you take a break? And that's just a reminder to do what it is that you're led to do. Do what it is you're led to do. And growing up, looking at other people play the trumpet, I was in musical theater, and the director of the orchestra pit was directing the orchestra while playing the trumpet. And I'd seen another brother in the church. He came, and I knew a couple of people my age, and he brought his friend over, and he was playing the trumpet. And I was like, man, that's different. And it all came down to this moment in the 7th grade. I was 11 years old. I was a younger kid in grade school, so I had the option to pick whatever instrument I want to play, whatever instrument. And because from that, I had known I wasn't going to be able to play the piano, because I had started on the piano, taking lessons, local instructors teaching me. And I knew I had to start fresh, basically. And I just pictured myself playing the trumpet, and I sat, because, the entire room, it had an arc of chairs, that's where the band was sitting. And in each row, there were signs indicating where each instrument was, within the ensemble. Yeah. And, I see myself going right to that back left corner where the trumpets are sitting. I just sit down, and from then on, bugging my director on, am I gonna get an instrument? Am I getting an instrument? Finally get it home. Sound terrible by my standards today, at least. Or I wasn't thinking I was gonna be the absolute best, but I had that vision in my mind. I was playing the trumpet for my family. It was the thought of bringing them together and playing music for them was just enough. I knew that I wanted to bring people together with what it was I was doing.
And did you do that?
Yeah.
See us now. Look, I'm here.
That's most definitely the motivations behind this project and many more to come.
Yeah, and the objective as well is to meet new people. The more new people we meet, new musicians, new talent, different perspectives.
Well, what better way to do it than through Christmas? Everyone knows that. That's it. That's the universal gift day for, you know, almost everybody.
Yeah, and
Most definitely respects to Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. I know you're out there.
We're focusing more on Christmas because Christmas tunes, although you know you hear the same tune every single year, Mariah Carey, and you want to do something different,
Yeah.
some different thing or different feel, or Silent Night, instead of making it slow, make it bebop. Nah,
Yeah.
that's just an example. We're not doing that. Silent Night bebop, it's not gonna happen unless.
It's the freedom also. That's what came with you know, mastery, and we were just talking about this. It's the motivation to become free, to no longer be limited by the physicality of your instrument, or you know, the extremely cumbersome passages and reading the music. You want to, you know, be able to press your craft enough, because within that you're liberating yourself, and you're allowing yourself the freedom of creativity and expression. And once you really get to that, everybody's gonna feel it. You know, not just yourself, but you know, it's got to come from within. It's not on you, it's within you. It's not what's outside of you, you know, because without you, your instrument's purposeless. We all know that.
We're the monkey that plays the instrument. That's actually what my uncle used to say. Like, it's not about the violin that you have, it's not about the instrument, it's about the monkey that is playing. Well, in Spanish, el mono que lo está tocando, which translates to the monkey that is playing it. So that's what he always used to tell me. Because I always used to say, like, oh, my bow is not rosined, or like, oh, my bow is squeaking, or it's always been me. It's never been the bow or the violin.
Shout out to all orchestra players.
Yeah.
It's a whole different beast.
I used to play classical as well. I was quote unquote a prodigy, but then I stopped and I went into jazz. And look where I'm at now.
How that gets. Just take up all your time. Would you say that, like, you know, jazz was the more, you know, prominent?
Yeah. One of my biggest inspirations, a person that I look up to, is my older brother. He played jazz trumpet. He played trumpet. He played jazz in the trumpet. He was amazing. He like hit the high notes, bro. He was like that. But then then no more trumpet. Then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna continue what he couldn't continue. So now I'm in my beginnings of 6th year, learning jazz. But then I realized that jazz is not everything. You know, classical. Learn where things came from. And if you think about it, pretty much everything came from classical. Because if you go into like more modern classical from like the 20th century, like the 1900s, they influenced more into, or even the ends of 1800s, they used to use 13s, augmented 7s, and where do you get those? And major 7s as well. Where you get those? You get those in jazz. Like the blues, like instead of a 2-5-1, you can do a 2 and then like 5 augmented 7 into a 1, which it sounds like blues and New Orleans music, like traditional jazz. And I remember I was with one of my teachers, his name's Dr. Tweed. I asked him, so did jazz technically come from classical? Because I've taken jazz history, and they all taught it. Where we started is it started from the blues and then ragtime as well. So blues and ragtime happened. So I asked him about that, and he says the classical pianists, for example, the I don't know how to say it properly, but it's the pussy,
Right.
the piano player, and how he used to play. That inspired people to play ragtime, and I'm like, oh, so classical actually came from jazz. So when I heard that and knew that like the roots are actually classical as well, I started studying classical. And even though I played classical on violin, that's why I can't play jazz, because in the violin it's a different instrument, and if I want to learn jazz I gotta start from zero. Because in classical there's no swing, you read what's on the paper, no creativity at all. But
even then, some people feel free within that. You know, they know they're expressing you know, through that vehicle, which is what is written on the page, you know, the conviction that they play with, you know, some people get really enthusiastic from that kind of stuff, and you know, that's not to say that, you know, one is better than the other, because, you know, in my opinion, can't really judge music. I don't really think there is any bad music.
Well, music is music. Like, I like to listen to real music. No, I'm not gonna. No, but
The real stuff, the giant steps
yes.
times 10.
Have you heard the news? Giant steps and giant shoes. That's but yeah, classical and jazz. Most people think they're different, but they are related. There are roots where we all where everything started. Although he actually told me that although the jazz is American, the roots of jazz is actually in Africa because of the beats and all that.
Right.
And I was like, oh my god, that knowledge just like blew my mind.
Yeah. Within that, you get so many different channels. You know, you'll get hip hop. You'll get, you know, what's over in Cuba. You get what's over in
Cubans.
or you'll draw from like so many different, just because like the trade spread everything out, and they turned into what we'll know today as the genres, or ways that we categorize good music. Good music is good music. That's the category.
Good music. Every music is good. Then we have country. No, just kidding. Country music is really good.
Yeah, there's some country music. It's really, I like the expressiveness of country. It's orchestrated like so thoughtfully.
Baby, lock your doors and turn the lights down low.
I knew that. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Wait,
But
wrong. No.
with the kind of the origins for this project, the Christmas music project.
We're gonna start from the beginning. So, it's just there's so many genres. We can add every single genre in one song if we want to, but we can't
Yeah.
because it's gonna sound awful.
We'll make some digestible hearing things, whatever it is that you guys need.
Mariah Carey trap music.
We could probably do it.
1738.
Probably do something like that. But the sort of the how this project came to, you know, fruition. I was already thinking about, you know, doing something like this naturally, because, you know, what better got to do it with, man? Shit, you got this, bro. You know, me and Christian, we were within Music Theory 2 class for, you know, Grossmont College, and I just hit this guy up on a night where, you know, I was needing some help. I'd seen you had like a cool setup, and I was like,
cool
yo,
setup, yeah.
bro, what's the details on your setup, yo? Like that's cool.
Scholarship money.
And
Scholarship.
we were already like in jazz class together, so I was hearing the stuff you were putting down on like Have You Met Miss Jones, you know, the quarantine projects that, you know, we put together, but unfortunately never came out.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but yeah, just knowing already I wanted to do a project, just cause it was just a must, man.
Same too. You're well known in Grossmont as well. Like you're one of the best trumpet players.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, even the jazz Derek Cannon was happy to see you that first day.
Yeah, it had been a while. I took like a break from, because I took the semester off, but you know I should be coming back.
In a fat minute. Yeah.
Fat minute, man. But yeah, we wanted to do a project, and I was kind of just thinking about what the time meant, what it meant to do it in a time like this, and what it meant to, you know, have it be right here and under these circumstances, and you know, just wanting to treat you, the viewers, you know, and sort of another little detail that we want to also release is we're giving you guys a treat. Video every single night, 25 days up until, you know, Christmas Day, the faithful day. And we wanted to, you know, bring you guys together, hopefully in the evening time or whenever it is that you're with family. You can tune in and watch these. You know, these were made with care. You know, rehearsal. You know, we came together and You know, we got the best out of each other, and we want you guys to see that.
Yeah, learn new things about what is it? Red Hot Chili Peppers too. Yeah.
We'll say that for later.
Yeah.
Say that for later.
But overall, you know, like we put our inspirations into this music. I know that Christmas music is repetitive, and who wants to listen to Mariah Carey a million times? Well, I do know Starbucks do, but
Starbucks, the Target.
Walmart. Now, I haven't been in Walmart for a long ass time, but yeah.
Me neither. Come to think about it.
But no, we're gonna mix it up. You know, have some changes. It's not gonna be your typical Christmas songs. It's gonna be more spicy, some jazz, spicy stuff.
So if you don't like it this night, maybe the next one's a hit in your book. You know, that's
Or maybe too much spice for your plate.
I will leave it up to you. We'll leave it up to you, most definitely. And,
But
yeah.
we promised one thing. You were at least like one song from the 25 days.
Yeah, 25 chances. 25. There might be something special for the last 5, but you know.
Who knows?
Oh, who knows? Stay tuned.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, what's the special in scene?
Right. On all basic. Yeah, we'll let you know. We'll let you know.
We let you know.
A little secret. We'll be available on all the basic social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
What else? That's what's pretty much Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Yep, all the main big platforms. Yeah, we will be live streaming this on the day that we release it. You know, premiere audience. Shout out to you once again. We'll be active in the chat, talking to you. You know, ask you how your day's going.
Where do you live? No. But also
make them click off.
Also, you know, we're in San Diego. Whoever's in San Diego, there's great jam sessions all around San Diego. There was one on Saturday, which was actually a vegan place, a vegan hot dog place.
Yep.
Amazing place, amazing environment. People came up to me and they're like, "Who are you? Where were you? Why haven't you played? Are you from San Diego? Are you new?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
So if there's musicians out there that feel like they're not ready for jam sessions, I mean, like, go. What's the worst thing that can happen? It's jazz.
Yeah.
Each note you play is related to the next note that you're gonna play.
Yeah.
Just say it's tension, then release.
Any musicians out there that need encouragement, all it takes is for you to just take the plunge.
And
once you do it, you're already in it.
and if you want to start for the first time, I'll suggest Panama 66, Balboa Park. From like, if you want to watch professionals play, it goes from 8:30 and it ends at 9:15 or 9:30, and then it's jam sessions for all the way to 10:30, I think.
Yeah.
10:30. Yeah, due to COVID, it's not all the way to like 12 or more, but it's all the way to 10:30. You guys should go. It's Panama 66, Balboa Park, near Air Prado Road.
Right.
But yeah, if you feel like you want to do it but you're not ready, go for it. I was in those shoes before.
Yeah. Everyone else got their time that they can recount. And
Gilbert Castellanos made me stay all the way to 1 a.m. Like, I gotta go. No, you're going on the next one. I'm like, ah. Yeah, that was like 5 years ago.
But yes, this is the special one. On the 1st of December, streaming 6 o'clock, 6:30 Pacific. We'll be live streaming a whole set list for you guys. We'll be, set list of songs. We'll have some special guests involved. We have a whole quintet put together.
Yeah.
Quintet. The quintet put together, and we'll be playing some holiday classics for you, and we'll be playing a bit of some standards within that from
For the jazz
American
people.
But right. If there's anyone in here who didn't understand what Christian was talking about, basic music theory stuff, let us know. We could, back to you, explain a little bit.
Like if anyone is into, or like new musicians that are getting into jazz, theory is, learning one theory is different, playing theory is another thing.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn theory or learn how we improvise, because I think at this point we already know how to improvise, and we found our comfort way to improvise. I used to improvise with like all modes and like all this complex stuff. But then you realize like it's not about showing off. And due to not me showing off, like people went up to me and like, oh my god, your technique's amazing, or like these voicings, or like the what is it called, substitutions, and
yeah. Within that, you know, we just wanted to use this, bring everybody together.
Yeah.
So
Plus, it's the internet, so if you ever want to like ask questions, you can always comment down below, and we will answer to you.
hit us up.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
And if you like musicians to play at your house, nah. Nah, we're just doing this for fun. You know, if we gain things, it is what it is. But we just want to show the community that here in San Diego as well, that there's so many places that you can go and have fun and meet new musicians.
There's people out here that genuinely love what they do,
Yeah.
and they do it just because. And you know, those kinds of people need support.
Yeah, due to that, I've been going to my house at 1 a.m. in the morning. But yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, as of right now, you know, we are preparing ourselves for that project that we are going to release to you for the entire month of December. And you know, we had just had our first rehearsal. We want to talk a little bit about what we got into.
Well, someone got crazy. But
Guilty.
first rehearsal, the things about first rehearsal that I really like is the drummer and the bass. Like, the bass player knew what we were gonna play. The drummer, not that much. So it's like you're fresh, like ideas are coming, and like even mistakes can sound part of the song, which I really do like. That's about jazz. What I like. Mistakes are actually not mistakes.
They're a good thing.
Yeah, they're a good thing. They can be a good thing. Like, you mistakenly grab someone else's packet and it's like $1,000 inside, you know, like, was that really a mistake? No.
I don't know.
But rehearsal last night was really nice. I really liked it. We were all being creative. There were some tunes that we couldn't even find the like chords or the structure of it, but we made it work.
Yeah, that's kind of the theme for, you know, this entire project, making it work for ourselves.
Yeah.
And yeah, there might be some things that we all connect on, you know, on the level that's, you know, familiar to all of us, but we got to explore a little bit. We definitely had the opportunity to teach ourselves things that, you know, we might not have known. And yeah, just the network. Everyone comes from somewhere, and we'll be featuring them on, you know, the next episode that'll be coming out for you guys, and you get a chance to meet them and see what they're about. See what their
Crackhead
background
energy,
is.
let's go. No, but you're gonna meet all the people involved to it, and even the sound guy as well that has been helping us do this, make this possible.
Big help. Big help.
So if you tune in next time, you'll be able to find out who's part of the group or not. But overall, rehearsal was great. We learned our strengths and weaknesses as well, and then there was a freaking 1 hour lecture from someone. Yeah.
It was a treat. It was a treat. It was a real treat. You gotta get a chance to hear, you know, his experiences and how it is he got to this point, and you know what was going on.
So, if you ever hear about musicians doing the 8 hour for a whole year, that's gonna help a lot.
Yeah.
Because I've done 8 hours for a whole year and it resulted amazing. Like, I'm here now, and
Hey, if you want to hear about it, you know, he's there. So
okay, if there's people that actually want to hear the whole process of what happened,
we'll dedicate a whole episode to that. I feel like that's definitely in order to happen, because yeah, people need to hear about that.
it takes about discipline. If you're not disciplined, then
That's what, you know, Mike Tyson. You ain't got discipline, you ain't nobody.
I want to get tattoos after this, you know.
Get a Hawaiian face tattoo. I don't know what that is, Polynesian.
I think it's a Hawaiian.
Hawaiian,
It looks Hawaiian.
Okay. Yeah. We love boxing.
We like boxing, yeah. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. Ain't it, Chief?
The instrument's been hitting me with the uppercut, I'll tell you that.
Good
Great
thing it
song.
wasn't your lips.
Trying to keep up with you guys, man, that's a whole different thing. But it's a pleasure to you know to have everyone mesh so well and come from all these different backgrounds, but still find a way to collaborate. And we getting everybody involved, man.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna say there's one person in our group that plays heavy metal, so death metal. Yeah, death metal. But they're an amazing person, so
Yeah.
and they play jazz excellently. So I'm like, hey man, you got this. You have the smile on my face. But
Yeah, if it's not jazz you're looking for and it's just good music, that's what I sponsor. That's what I advertise. We're playing good music and we're doing it.
So if you ever guys want to like see us perform, we're gonna be performing live. December 1st, which is on Wednesday. We're gonna be performing live. Check that out. We're gonna have a set list. Also, if you guys liked it, we're gonna post videos from the set list and also videos of pre-recorded stuff that we have done before that we already recorded. And we're gonna post it every single day. And then the last 5 days of Christmas, we have something for you guys. So I hope you guys stay tuned.
But as always, like, share, comment, subscribe. Absolutely, we'll be doing more stuff. This and many more things to come. It's been Elijah Jack.
And it's been Christian Rodriguez.
And this is In the Mood. We will see you next time.